Precision Assembly Incorporated is a company that has been in existence for we're on our 28th year now. We assemble circuit boards, and that's been our core business for the last 27 years. It's been a year now that we've had ownership of the company. And as we took ownership, we realized we wanted to take the company in a different direction.
So we kind of want to be that one-stop shop for all of our customers and our future customers.
In order to make this change, we had to make a cultural shift, that things needed to change in how we managed the company. So we isolated a department that we knew we wanted to start with and needed help.
One of the problems that we were seeing that was going to become a bigger problem the more we expand is that the company was very siloed. The bigger we got, or the more volume we had, the communication barriers exposed themselves to be much bigger problems. And for about a year, I was kind of banging my head against the wall. It sounds easy, but when you try and put it into practice, it's a huge undertaking to try and make a change, especially when people have been doing things for 28 years, the same way. So that's when we started to engage with 6P.
We realized with change, we wanted some outside help, and we needed a group that would come in and have that same philosophy, that it's not a one-size-fits-all in any given theory. It's let's take a look at everything and then let's figure out what actually works for you.
At that point, I started to see, okay, this is not just another online module course. There's actually some principles here that can really help revolutionize the way that I can be a leader within an organization. I was then visited by two 6P consultants that actually came to our location and kind of worked through what our particular problem is that we're trying to address.
It lit a fire under him that I wasn't frankly expecting, and the excitement level that came from him became contagious, not only to his department but to the other managers.
It was taking the concepts that we were learning in the module and kind of applying them to real life. And it wasn't so much they're coming in to fix the problem, they were helping guide me through, these concepts that I learned, to figuring out on my own and coming up with the solution, and they were there to help guide. And the two biggest things that I can think of are identifying a purpose statement, and from that, identifying your problem statement.
The outcomes started immediately. We solved a problem with our on-time delivery metric that we had been struggling with for years. The end results, the outputs, were more than what I was expecting, because I'm seeing a cultural shift. I'm seeing a department start to coalesce in a way that they hadn't coalesced before, and I'm seeing valuable measurements come out of this experience. And it taught me that I can sit here and look at things and say, I think this is a problem, I think this is a problem, but having somebody come in that can really look at the bigger picture that isn't involved in the day-to-day operations, it was amazing that they could find a problem that we didn't know was going to help us solve the issue that we were trying to push.